When the latest episode of The View opened, it started with the usual laughter and warm applause, but it quickly turned into a moment that stunned everyone watching. Whoopi Goldberg, who is known for her humor and steady presence, had to share heartbreaking news with a live audience. Robert Redford, one of Hollywood's most beloved legends, had passed away at the age of 89 at his home in Utah. The announcement was unexpected, and the reaction in the studio was immediate. Audible gasps and even screams filled the air as Goldberg confirmed what so many people didn't want to believe. Goldberg introduced the news in a heartfelt way, saying that right before the show began, they learned of Redford's passing. She called him one of Hollywood's most iconic leading men and also reminded everyone of the work he did off-screen as a tireless activist, environmentalist, and philanthropist. When an image of Redford appeared on the screen, the audience, who had been watching a pre-taped segment with their phones put away, erupted in shock because they were hearing it for the very first time in real time. Goldberg even paused briefly to acknowledge the crowd's stunned reaction, softly confirming, yes, to let the reality sink in. As the panel reflected, Behar couldn't help but share her admiration for Redford's timeless charm and incredible on-screen presence. She mentioned The Way We Were as one of her favorite films, recalling a particularly romantic moment with Barbra Streisand that she described as unforgettable. To Behar, Redford wasn't just a star. He was a man who defined what it meant to be a classic Hollywood leading man, effortlessly handsome, but with depth and warmth that audiences connected with. Sunny Hostin brought a different perspective, focusing on Redford's legacy as an activist. She highlighted his early awareness of environmental issues, noting how he recognized the dangers of climate change long before it became a mainstream conversation. For Hostin, that foresight and commitment to a better future spoke volumes about the kind of person Redford was, someone who cared not just about his own career, but about the world he would leave behind. Tributes from Hollywood also began to pour in, further showing the impact Redford had across generations. Jane Fonda, his frequent co-star in films like Barefoot in the Park and Our Souls at Night, released a deeply emotional statement saying the news hit her hard and that she couldn't stop crying. Her words captured what so many felt, the loss of a man who wasn't just a colleague, but a lifelong friend and partner in some of the most memorable films ever made. For the audience at The View, the news was shocking because it came in such an intimate and raw moment, not through a breaking news alert or a phone notification, but directly from the stage of a show they tune into for commentary and conversation. And in that moment, viewers and fans across the country were reminded of Robert Redford's enduring impact, a gifted actor, a passionate advocate, and a man whose presence will be missed not only in Hollywood but around the world.